Hey girls, Maria Menounos here, author of the Every Girl's Guide to Life. Want to know my best tips and secrets for organization, travel, weight loss, beauty, fashion, and everything else in between? Go to bing.com/Maria and pick up my new book, The Every Girl's Guide to Life.
You're listening to the AfterBuzz TV Network, now the largest new media platform on the web, and your #1 source for after-show entertainment.
Johnson.
From the AfterBuzz Studios in Los Angeles, California, and streaming live on Ustream, this is AfterBuzz TV for So You Think You Can Dance. Tonight's host is Kat Bayless, and joining Kat will be AfterBuzz co-hosts Janora McDuffie, Tamara Berg, and DJ Jesse Janity. We'll break down tonight's episode and get you all the latest So You Think You Can Dance news and gossip. If you'd like to buzz in on tonight's show, you can buzz us at 424-256-1729. That's 424-256-1729. And now, picking up where the show leaves off, and the buzz continues, Kat Bayless!
Oh, y'all! Hey, and welcome to So You Think You Can Dance AfterBuzz. This is Season 8, Episode 6. And how many are eliminated tonight, y'all? 4. Quattro. Because you know what? Last week, they didn't eliminate 4.
They didn't eliminate anybody last week.
Nobody.
Nobody.
What an episode. Oh, my God. Surprise, surprise, surprise.
Yes.
Yeah.
By the way, we're all over here, like, weeping because we were totally wrong in our predictions tonight while we were watching the show. Completely. But before we get into the show, I want to say that we have our man back, Ashanti Mose.
Hi. Hello. We're happy to be
love
back.
you.
Yes.
We missed you last week.
did.
We really did.
It's not the same, baby doll.
It's hard to like get into the results show. I think
I know.
to come in and make comment on the results, I'd rather come in and comment on the dance and then
Okay, but I have to say one
thing.
thing though, baby, because I mean we did get to see their solos tonight, which is pretty cool.
Yeah, I agree. It was, and that was interesting too because it was a surprise for the 4 that had to perform solo, or the 6 that had to perform solo. It was really interesting to get to see all that.
You know, it's so hard this season because everyone's so good.
So good. The bar has been set like extremely high.
Yeah, and the versatility of these dancers is unreal. But guys, before we get into our show, I do want to remind you that Maria's book is still out, The Every Girl's Guide to Life, and it is still hopping. Probably still one of the. Isn't it? Like,
it is still on the New York Times
bestseller list.
Yep.
I mean,
it is.
It is your guide to everything: working out, eating right, organization. What else, Ashanti?
Maintenance, body, hair, makeup, all the maintenance that needs to go on in a woman.
She's the woman.
Yeah.
And she's actually in Greece right now.
Dating. For the Special Olympics.
For the Special Olympics.
Yeah.
Oh, I was like, what is she
Not
doing?
dating. I'm sorry.
What?
I was commenting on the book. I was talking about the book. Yeah,
and Kevin.
Sorry.
And also, this is still out at stores, Self Magazine with our gorgeous girl in a yellow dress.
Yeah.
Which, by the way, Tammy has these earrings last week.
I do. I had those exact earrings on last week.
And one more thing to plug. I don't have the magazine here with me, but I picked it up a couple of days ago. The 944 magazine also features Maria Menounos in the article, and she mentions our own DJ Jesse
Janity
as her favorite DJ, and Michelle Macedo as her favorite up and coming artist.
Indie artist, singer.
So just 944. Pick that up, you guys, if you get a chance.
There are things happening.
Yeah,
I know.
us.
Yeah.
Yeah, we should get Michelle on this little show, even though she's just a singer. I always try to make her dance when we did Idol.
But I'm not a dancer. I'm a fan. I'm a fan.
But your sister was a dancer.
Yeah.
So I consider you a dancer.
Okay.
Okay.
By proxy and blood.
You know the choreographers. You know the style.
I do.
You know how to talk about it.
This is true.
I'm giving you love, Tam Tam.
Okay, thank you. No, I just don't want to. I don't want anybody to think I'm a dancer because if you challenge me on that, you will be sorry.
Right.
I can chair dance, and that's about it, right?
Yeah, there you go.
So can we talk about yesterday's show?
Let's do it.
Yeah, we're gonna.
You want to start it off, Tammy? I think.
Yeah,
I
Tammy.
do.
do. So, I mean, we can just go straight down the line,
Yeah,
right?
for sure.
Yeah.
So, Ryan and Ricky were up first, and we're going to kind of go through this sort of fast and sort of laser. But you and I disagreed on our ultimate sort of take on the thing.
Right. Well, you go first because I kind of have a reason why I came to the conclusion I came to.
And in a way, we agree. So I
Yes.
thought it was gorgeous. I thought it was sexy. I thought it was beautiful. But the thing was, it was supposed to be all about sex. It was supposed to all be about, this couple coming together. And Ricky played it to Ryan, and Ryan played it to the camera.
Right.
And so the connection was just not there,
off.
I thought. Did you see? You saw this?
Yes,
piece?
I did. But like the thing is about Ryan, and we're going to say this throughout the season because she just got kept. But Ryan is a solo performer. She shines as a loner. You know what I'm saying?
It's true.
She I can't take my eyes off of her when they do the group performances. So yes, of course she's going to be doing it to the camera. She wants to win this sucker.
Right.
Yeah.
But I'm sorry, if you have no connection with your partner on stage, you're going to be in the bottom.
That's right.
It's true. And I think the one thing, well, first off, they performed to Addicted to Love. And it was a jazz piece by Mandy Moore. The one thing the one issue that I have with Ryan is she always has the Cheshire grin on her face, and it could be a nervous thing. It could be anything. But the dance required a lot of sensuality and sexiness and a lot of allure between the two of them. And the mugging for the camera just kind of takes you out of the mood that you were supposed to be setting for the dance. And that was my one fault with the dance. I didn't really have a problem with it, but it was just that smile that just kind of drives me nuts.
It was a little bit dissonant, which is exactly what they talked about in the last piece. Yeah.
Right.
That she was smiling through the whole thing.
But she had an explanation for that
She did,
one.
but now
even though I didn't agree with that. But
I don't know.
What was the explanation?
She was happy of
in
the
her
good
memories.
times,
Yeah.
the good times that they had shared in their relationship, or something. It was.
It didn't resonate with me, I gotta say.
Honey, it ain't that deep.
No.
No. And that's my one problem with Ryan is that I think they kind of wrapped it up in the decision to keep her today. She has to go deeper. She's gonna have to go inside of herself and pull out her guts. If you're gonna come on this show and say that you can do every dance and fight for the title of So You Think You Can Dance, the champion, the winner, or whatever, you got to leave it out on the floor.
Yep.
Your guts got to be smeared all over the floor, and she's not there yet. Mentally, I think she's still in audition mode, maybe competition mode. I think she needs to take it up a notch.
I might just go ahead and jump just a little bit to the very end to where she did her solo dance tonight. And I'm not going to say the results, whatever, everyone knows it if you saw it, but like I feel like she's just a little immature. Yeah. And I feel like I was kind of watching like Jazz 101 in a way, like Tremaine dance competition.
And that's what Nigel said. He said, you didn't give it your all in your Dance for Your Life. You didn't.
But what did we say? We said she was scared.
Yeah. She was dancing scared. And she's a hair dancer.
She's definitely a hair dancer.
Ashanti called it.
I love, and don't get me wrong, I love a hair dance. I love some good hair. Like when your hair has its own choreography.
Remember in Glee when they actually said the hair dance?
Yes. When your hair has its own choreography, I absolutely fall in love with you because it's almost like watching an extra wave. Like an extension of your body when you're on stage. But
it can be a distraction.
It definitely can be a distraction. And I think that's the one thing for me that doesn't work with her is once that hair flies off her face, it's that crazy smile that just is too many teeth.
I think
Speaking of
somebody
shocker
needs to give her that note.
Speaking of shocker for me and a person who has no hair is Melanie.
Yeah.
Hello.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Like, okay, so we did skip last week because everybody was sick and everybody was busy and working, which is great. Yay. But, Tammy and I last time, we were like, oh my gosh, Jennifer Goodwin is what we call her. She, 2 weeks ago was not catching my attention. I felt like a little uneasy watching her. Now I cannot wait to watch her.
Oh, wow.
Her like, energy just like, and her extension.
Wow, I completely disagree with you because from the first audition, she was my favorite.
Oh no.
She's been my favorite from the day she walked out on the stage.
She has this something special. Maybe it was just like a distraction to me because she looks so much like Jennifer Goodwin.
Yeah, that could be.
I mean,
it
it's
too.
like identical. I feel like
Yeah.
I'm watching her on stage.
Yeah.
But I took that away, I took that aside, and now I'm like, oh girl, you better work.
She's the one. She's one of the beasts.
She's different, and she's got that gut thing that Ryan doesn't.
Right, doesn't have.
That's what I'm saying. It's the thing that Nigel has also been mentioning this season is that the girls are dominating this season
They
for
are.
sure, and they are, to use my term that he kind of coined for
Co-opted?
exactly. The beast of the show are the females,
Yeah.
and Melanie is probably Queen Beast, is
Yeah.
what Nigel coined her.
Yeah, he called
Fantastic.
it that.
She's
I would
gorgeous.
love to know her background in her training. You know, I mean, and she's not like a super petite girl
No,
either.
no,
like,
no.
she's got. I don't want to like use this. I mean, if she's listening, whatever. I mean, you're gorgeous, but she's got like muscular legs, like
Yeah.
those.
She's built like a gymnast.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but even
exactly.
yeah, that's what it is. But like, she's not that whatsoever big. Like she just like you can tell that she can do whatever she wants to. I mean, she's got the body and those muscles that some of these other girls don't have.
Right.
I mean, I haven't seen. I mean, I just obsessed with her like her lines, you know.
Yeah.
And so anyway, let's move on to
Okay.
Yes,
our next
let's
couple.
get-
Mitchell
Sorry.
and Caitlin, who did the Turning Tables piece, that was
Oh yes.
with the two chairs, and he was
She had the
he was in
bloody
the
nose.
foreground.
Yeah,
yes,
she
he
got-
knocked her in the face.
Face.
If you
Yeah.
guys didn't see it, she got knocked in the nose. It was bleeding mid dance.
Yeah.
And she still has a scab tonight.
Yeah.
But what was really interesting and what really made me enjoy this dance was to actually get a chance to see Mitchell dance because
Yeah.
the week previous he had injured his
Okay.
elbow or whatever and had to sit his dance out with her, and you could see it was just like tearing him up that he was in the audience. It's like,
crying.
he was
He was crying in
he
the
was
audience.
distraught about that.
Yeah.
But he got on stage last night and showed his
And just
ass,
really
and I
shone.
loved it.
Yeah, he
Their
really
chemistry was fantastic. It was amazing.
It was
the story.
fantastic.
Yeah.
It was beautiful.
It was
that
gorgeous.
leap where she used the chair as a trampoline.
Oh yeah, and
into
just
his
bounced into his
and-
arms. Oh, it was
So
some sickening
beautiful. That was
choreography
fabulous.
too.
Fabulous,
Sickening.
fabulous.
Yeah.
So then we had Missy and Waddy do the cha-cha. And he was really criticized by the judges about not being strong and not holding his carriage and all that
Right.
kind of stuff, and that his arms were weak.
His arms were weak, and I think another thing it's something that Kat and I were discussing a little earlier. For men, it's hard to go from most men. American dance is not so hippie.
Right.
If you dance more masculine. It's more up top, and everything is stiff and kind of like macho. And for Latin dance, cha-cha especially, there has to be more of like
Going on down.
It has to be
down.
flow in the
Yeah.
hips, and if
Yep.
you're not able to loosen up in the hips, then you're not going to get the feel of the dance. And that was the one thing I think that kind of pulled him out of that dance. His ability to free fall or whatever they call it, flip over the wall and climb walls and all that stuff. It just makes him too hard, and he's not able to loosen up. And I
Yeah.
think that was his downfall in that dance.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I love him. Absolutely love him.
I do too. I'm
sad to see him go.
So sad to see him go. He
Yeah.
was
know.
beautiful.
Hey, can we go? Because we're actually talking about like what we saw tonight too. Can we go back to and just say if they're getting kept for this show?
Oh, of course.
sure.
You know
of
what I'm
course.
saying? So we started off with who did you start off with tonight?
Ryan and Ricky,
Ryan
Mitchell
and-
and Caitlin.
Ryan and Ricky. So they were
They were in the bottom
three.
bottom three.
Right.
Yeah. And then our next ones that we just chose were
Waddy and Missy.
Mitchell and Caitlin, and
Mitchell
then
and
I'm sorry.
then Missy
Mitchell and
Waddy.
Caitlin, and they got kept.
Yes.
Yeah,
Right.
and then now we're on to
Missy and Waddy,
Missy
who were
and
in the
Waddy.
bottom
three.
Right.
bottom three.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Just so we can just go ahead and like just say,
Right,
'cause
right.
we don't,
Yeah.
And
you know.
and the interesting thing about that dance with Waddy and Missy was highly praised throughout that dance by
was.
Mary Murphy and by Nigel
Right.
for having great carriage, great performance, everything. Like she really sold the cha-cha, and she ended up being sent home. And part of me thinks that it was just because there was nowhere for her to grow. I felt like watching her solo. She looks short.
Okay.
Like her arms and her legs, there was no extension. Like there are some girls on
Yeah, I
this
felt
show
like
that
almost-
have legs that
Yeah.
just like go on forever.
Okay, so you're saying she has long torso, short legs.
That is what I
Because
saw.
dancers normally have long
Long legs
Yes.
and short
Yes.
torsos,
Yes.
or if anything,
Right,
short
exactly.
torsos, yeah.
This one has legs. Yeah. No, but I
We do it
felt
every
like
single show.
Right.
I know.
I felt like Missy was kind of like dwarfed. Like her limbs are kind
But
of
I
not
loved watching her dance, though. I mean, her solo tonight was so much better than Ryan's.
true.
I mean,
But it
what
was
did you
the-
think, Tammy?
It was forgettable to me. But
Okay.
no, I will say Ryan's was not good.
Okay.
It was her final dance was not good. But Missy was just kind of.
And that's what I think it is. It's the same
okay.
sex
okay.
appeal that she's been giving since the first
I got it.
audition.
Show me
and there's
something
nothing
new.
changed.
Show me something new.
Exactly.
All right, I'm not gonna be a Ryan hater right now because I just figured out she danced for her life tonight. She
Ryan did.
yeah. She had that. Yes, we said she was scared.
Yes.
but also it's like you are scared when you're dancing for your life. She had that something emotion like holy.
It was
I'm
panic.
I'm panic. Yes,
was panic.
Like. And another thing, like the judges know your ability. They've seen you for weeks and weeks
Right.
and weeks.
Right.
So, that's why I love this show because the judges get to pick the last people they get to stay because otherwise you can have one bad night and be gone and it's not fair.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You can miss a note while you're singing and like you're gone, really?
Yeah.
So,
And it was interesting too to have Ryan just kind of go out there and give this performance that was so all over the place and like you said, Jazz 101 almost. Like there was no turns, no pirouettes, no anything that was technically grounded. There was nothing that stuck and was solid in her performance tonight. It was just kind of all over the place. And it was kind of disappointing, but they kept her anyway. And I think it has a lot to do with the fact that she's been there 10 times. She's auditioned every season and she's come close to top 20
but
a
here's
couple
the
of
thing.
times.
she can do all the dances.
Yes, she can.
And
She just got to go
Iveta,
deep.
not
She's
so
got to
much.
go deep.
Yeah, that's really
She's got to
it.
go
That's really
deep.
all it
She
is,
has
yeah.
to get out of this. A lot of it is these girls, maybe they're used to cheerleading performance or
Yeah.
drill team performance where you have to have the permanent smile, the permanent grin, and it's just too much. And
I
when
just
you,
had a moment.
but what they're asking you to do on this show is be a performer.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
most times they're giving you story, they're giving you acting exercises to perform, like the dance with Sasha and Alexander coming home, the Puff Daddy song. Amazing. Amazing. My favorite dance of the night. And I think Tammy agreed with me on that.
absolutely.
It was absolutely
That's the
amazing to
difference
watch.
between a dancer and a performer. Like you've got to be both.
You have to be both. You have
What was
to.
your epiphany? What
I
was your
don't know.
moment?
I just saw Melanie walking down that stage, and I said she's gonna win. Like she could win it.
Yeah.
It was weird. I don't know where it came from. I just saw her. I'm like, she's so interesting to me now. I don't know. I
And
don't
this one
see
reminds
Ron.
me
I
of
don't
like
see
old
Ron
school
winning.
J-Lo to me. Jordan.
Oh, yeah.
She's like
Yeah.
old school J-Lo.
Yeah.
Well, Little Miss Thing just turned 19, and that girl has more sex appeal than I've seen on
Yeah.
any
Yeah.
30-year-old.
Yeah.
Okay, so
So
keep
then
it
we
going.
had Iveta and Nick, and they did the Bollywood number, which was just.
And they're on screen right now.
Yeah, we
Ay,
did
ay,
not
ay,
like.
ay.
I found it to be frantic.
I just
thought
don't
it
think they
was-
should ever do Bollywood on It's Everything You Dance anymore. It's boring to me. What, you like it?
See, and this is my thing. If we're gonna do a show called So You Think You Can Dance, and we're gonna challenge people to do every style of dance,
Yeah.
I think that's a great way. They definitely
To
should
challenge
include
them.
exactly.
Slumdog Millionaire was a couple years ago.
I know that, but Singing in the Rain was
a lot
But that's
longer ago
decades
than
ago.
that. Well, to some
It's-
people,
it's-
Bollywood is
it's-
timeless.
That's what I'm saying. It's a different. You
I
have to
know.
go with it. The Bollywood number, I think, it wasn't choreographed well.
Okay, I'll buy that.
You know what I'm saying? It
I'll buy
was
that.
all over the place.
And they didn't do a good job representing it.
Right.
You know, they were, like I said, it was frantic. Their synchronization was
Exactly.
off. They, it looked like they were just running to every single, hit their marks and hit their,
yeah,
get
because
their
they've done some Bollywood performances in the past.
Yes.
that were amazing.
Last year's. That girl, that blonde girl, what was her name? We watched it last year together. Shanti, I forgot. Oh my God,
There is
whatever.
so many names.
It was that good, but I just feel that Iveta, that is definitely not her style. Her style is ballroom. She is a world-class champion. I mean, that's what she
10
does.
dance champion. Yeah.
And like I said before, when you're a ballerina,
Yeah.
ballerina, you can't do jazz or musical theater or hip hop. Like, it just doesn't go with your body. You're too rigid. And I feel like she's just a little bit too rigid. But I have to give her props. From the time she started auditioning to now, she can do every genre.
Yes.
And I mean,
a relatively short period of time, but she really even progressed in that little bit of time.
Yeah.
I totally agree.
I agree. What was our next dancer?
Robert and Miranda, the Woodpeckers.
Okay. I'm going to just say.
But Ivetta and Ricky, they got in the top.
They
were in the bottom three.
Bottom three.
Robert and Miranda. This was a surprise for me because their dance last week was a goofy kind of Steve Urkel jive dance.
Yeah.
And I totally forgot about Miranda in that dance, and Steve Urkel kind of shined.
He stood out.
Sure. This dance, Miranda was definitely the highlight of the dance. Robert, I expected him to be good because he's a hip hop dancer and he's in his genre, but she just blew me out of the water. There was some technical like popping and locking things, like it was literally choreographed to every beat of that song, and that song is fantastic. Yeah. And it was amazing to watch. What was the name of the song again? It's called "Break Your Neck" by Busta Rhymes.
Yeah,
and just every beat of the song they were dancing to, like Woodpeckers. It was fantastic to watch, and she hit every single beat of that song. She was phenomenal to watch. Robert was okay for me. He was okay for me, but that dance was definitely one of the number one dances of the night.
And it was fun to watch.
Yeah.
It was interesting.
Yeah.
It was unusual. Yeah. It was not like anything else. Woodpeckers is your inspiration for a dance. Wow.
Yeah.
And Debbie Reynolds loved it.
She was a riot. I love her.
She even gave a Woody Woodpecker impression.
She was so funny.
She was fantastic. She was fantastic. She was a great guest judge, actually.
So then we had Clarice and Jess doing the Prince and the Princess number. Let's just say they had trouble with the lips. It wasn't smooth. He was better than she was, I thought, and they should have been in the bottom three. I thought
definitely should have been in the bottom three. I think the saving grace for that couple was Jess, because he is so personable, and I think people kind of gravitate to him. Girls especially are gonna love him. Watching him, he's very cute to look at, and he's really good at what he does.
No, he's excellent. He actually reminds me of another Broadway friend of mine, and he's petite like him, and the kid can do everything, anything. He's actually a captain, a dance captain.
Nice.
And to be a dance captain,
you have to be able to do everything.
You do, and even though his lines aren't as long and gorgeous as Ricky's, right. It doesn't matter. Like he's a performer.
They're different style. Exactly. He's definitely a performer.
Yeah,
for sure. But the only thing is he's not as strong lift wise. He couldn't lift her
because he's just smaller.
Yeah, he's just smaller, and he's just not. I guess not used to lifting people, and they're gonna be challenging you to do that.
Okay, when you're in a Broadway show, which he will be, like they will make sure that he always is lifting the tiny girl.
Right.
And on this show, the tiny girls are going to go or whatever, it's going to be hard.
We'll see.
And I think that's why they ended up being kept, because those are the only two that could match each other.
Yeah. Yeah.
There's nobody else short enough to match Jess.
So then we had Jordan and Tad do the waltz. And, my thing with that was I was so happy to see Jordan do something other than sexy, semi-stripper.
Yes.
And it was surprising, and I just thought they were both fantastic in it. It was beautiful to see something a little different for her.
I just love her personality. For some reason, I just feel like she's like the epitome of a dancer. Like, she's like fun and quirky and like just in her body, and I want her to go. I want to see what else she can do.
I do too. I'm leery though that I really want to see if she can do it.
Yeah.
What she did tonight or last night was showing me that she does have some more room.
Me too.
So
I feel like there's something we haven't seen of her. I actually want to see her like vulnerable side, like that little girl, the little girl that's like crying over there on the side because she's got these demons. Like, I want to see that.
Well, they'll definitely. It's gonna, if she lasts long,
like a Mia Michaels number,
she'll definitely get
on,
challenged. But even Tad in that dance last night was fantastic. He's a b-boy. He does
he was so surprising.
so strong. lines, everything. He was just so on point, and I was not expecting him to be able to deliver waltz, and he really came through.
Beautiful.
With holds and
Beautiful.
everything. Fantastic.
Beautiful.
Fantastic.
So then we had Marco and Melanie doing the jazz number, the sing, sing, sing with the
Yes,
hats. And,
fantastic.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
Wonderful.
Fantastic dance.
Just over and over again.
They're just a great pair too.
Yes.
Yeah, they're like in love.
It's kind of not fair in a way, you know.
Yeah, but you have those pairings on the shows. There's always that one pair that just their chemistry is
On
just so
fire.
Yes, and you just can't deny it, and then they get split up and then they fall apart.
Yeah.
They get sent
I
home
hope
the
that
next
doesn't
week.
happen.
Exactly.
And then Sasha and Alexander doing the coming home piece,
Yes.
which just was, I
Brilliant.
was amazed
Yeah,
by it.
brilliant. It was.
And it was cool. It was like Salute the Troops. Like, you know, it was neat.
The thing that you know, his entrance where he was doing that, you know, that
Slow
stutter
motion,
kind of slow motion stutter move was just riveting.
And it's so interesting too that you bring that up, Tammy, because when I was watching it, I think it happened in the dance with Mitchell and what's his partner's name?
Mitchell and Caitlin.
Caitlin, their dance as well, because I think they were both choreographed by Nappy Tabs. They had this choreography where it was almost like it was going fast, it was speeding up, and then it was slow motion, and it was like you were fast forwarding and rewinding the dance while you were watching it. And then it all kind of culminated at the end with them doing a reverse and kind of sitting down and doing the moves that they did at the beginning of the dance in reverse and then ending in their beginning position.
Yeah.
Fantastic to watch.
It was absolutely
Fantastic.
my favorite. You mentioned that before, and it was absolutely my favorite of the night.
Yeah.
And then we had Ashley and Chris doing the jailer, the jailer one, and I really like that one.
And
You
they
not so
actually
much.
they made the top.
Yeah.
They made the top. What do you call it?
And I don't think that it was. You know what it is for me? I enjoyed the dance because I thought it was really creative to have the bars as their
the prop
the prop and the choreography to be done around the bars. I think for me that is going to be a challenge too. I want to see what else Ashley can do because I know Ashley is a ballerina and she's trained in being perfect and pretty and all of those things, and she always gives me the pretty smile. And I wanted her to be more sex last night.
Me too.
I wanted more sex from her.
We were actually seeing it in the rehearsal more than we did in the performance.
Yes.
She was definitely sexier in the rehearsal, and that surprised me. One of the things I wanted to say about Chris was he has this little like coy smile that makes me think instantly of Jessie. It looks. Jesse has this cute little kind of sideways coy smile. And Chris did that. I was like, oh my god, he just channeled Jesse for a second there. That was really.
But
really
I
fun to
really
see.
enjoyed the dance. I just feel like Ashley. I think she's probably another young girl that needs to be pushed out of her comfort zone as well.
She's so pretty to watch, you know. And I loved the whole jail situation and the bars. And
it was fantastic.
I love it when they use props because it just gives you that imagery of what they're really doing. You know?
Me too.
It was good.
Me too.
Well, cool. Well,
So then off were Waddy, Missy, Nick, and Iveta.
yeah.
Gone bye-bye.
Can we go back and talk about the opening number though? The Nina Simone.
Yeah.
It was
I'm
Center
sorry,
Man.
but I can't wait to watch that again because first of all, every single person had on the same outfit, and I was like, "That's a sick outfit." I was like, "Shanti, why aren't you designing these costumes? Like, you could be like so amazing on here."
Yeah, it's a great. They do really wonderful things with the costumes on the show. Hair and makeup, costumes. The glam
It's
squad
so
on this show
much
is
better
amazing.
than-
It's pretty
It's
It's
amazing.
so much better than Idol, because we watched Idol all season, and I'm like going, well, why don't they do that with those kids? You know?
Yeah.
Can we talk about Kat Deeley tonight too? She looked absolutely gorgeous.
Oh my god.
You know, my friend does her hair every single night.
Oh wow. See, and sometimes
Sally.
it's hit and miss with Miss Kat Deeley because sometimes she'll have the perfect outfit and her hair and makeup will be a mess, or she'll have ugly outfit and hair and everything will be coiffed perfectly. But tonight she was on point with everything. The hair, the jewelry,
Elegant.
the accessory, everything was the red. I loved the red.
loved
It was
it.
fantastic.
And I
The
want to give a
dress.
shout out to her too because I feel like I know her now because her personality just shines, and you feel like she's just goofing around, just talking, and she's like making all these funny faces. She does not give a shit it.
Right. She's
And it's charming.
Oh,
and, right here,
okay.
it's one of our
Everybody, if
favorite
you're
things.
watching our show right now on Ustream, this little child
From
right
Rage
here,
Crew.
she is on Rage Crew. She is my favorite dancer in the whole world. Well, this one's good too, but the little girl
yeah.
oh my God.
Look at her.
Oh my God. I've never in my life seen a little child move like that or
How
flip
old
like that.
is she? She can't be
gotta
10.
be like-
She's got to be like
no more
8 or
than
9.
10.
She's
10
miniature.
maybe?
She's got to be miniature for her age. She's probably like 10, but I mean, She looks like she's 4.
Personality, dance moves.
said
Look at the
5.
face.
Look
Look
at
at the
that.
face.
Yeah, the
Oh, she gave me face. She outdanced everybody on
What's
that
the
stage.
age group for So You Think You Can Dance? I think this child needs to be on
Yeah,
I
there.
don't know,
no
but
kidding.
she killed everybody on that stage. Everybody.
We just kept going. Go back to her. Go back to her. Go back to her.
Yes.
This is what you call camera time.
Yeah.
Okay?
She worked
this
it
child has
out.
camera time.
She worked it out though, because every time the camera was on her, she gave you face, and she worked it out.
Speaking of camera time, again, I want to reiterate that, Ron is always in front center.
Featured.
Center.
Always.
Yeah.
Even when they are wearing hats like men, you're like, that's her.
Yeah.
Because those lips. But anyway.
And that crazy teeth. She
Oh,
has
Lord.
horse teeth. I can't take
Oh,
it.
you're so bad.
But we also had another guest performance by LMFAO. They performed Party Rocking, and that's one of my favorite songs. And they actually got up there and
you have that
danced,
song,
which is really
Jesse?
funny, which was
Let's
really
play it real quick.
interesting because
We
I didn't know that they can dance.
We
you.
rewinded it because we
Yeah.
wanted to watch it
No,
I
again.
didn't see it. I
It
didn't
was so
see it.
fun. And I didn't know the Afro guy. What's his name again?
I don't know their names, but
Oh,
they're
okay.
they're both related to Berry Gordy.
Yeah.
One is Berry Gordy's son, and then the other is the grandson. So
Right.
they're related to money, basically, to the industry.
talent.
He don't look like it.
Right,
He looks all
exactly.
ragged. Look
Right,
like
yeah,
he's
and-
living on the streets.
Yeah.
They're into the talent. They're related by talent, I guess.
What's the shuffle? I want to learn the shuffle.
The shuffle is actually kind of like a updated version of the Running Man.
Oh, like,
And they were doing it
like
in their
this.
performance, so it's kind of like a fast version.
I'll
of
be here on the mic.
Well, we got to get to the part where they sing shuffling. Come on, DJ. Everybody. Here we go. Shake that.
I gotta learn this one.
And it's just like fast movement. You're doing the Running Man, the Roger Rabbit.
I got my
whatever
MC
fast
Hammer
movement.
pants on
Exactly. So, I actually just learned that dance from my nephew.
I love
He's
it.
10 years old. He teaches me all the new
I
school
love it.
dances. So the shuffle, yeah,
The shuffle.
That was
Well,
so fun.
Can I take
Yeah.
a lesson, Ashanti?
for sure, for sure. Uh-oh.
Your AfterBuzz TV.
Okay, so here are our predictions.
Okay.
You're first, Ashanti.
It's kind of hard because we already got people voted off, so I don't know what
Right, so
predictions we
well-
can really give. The only prediction I can
Yes,
really
we can.
give
For next week.
for next week, I don't know that
Catch
it would
your
be
breath,
a prediction.
catch your breath.
Yeah, I'm really shuffled out now. No, I feel like
I'm shuffled out.
I'm so shuffled out.
You better trademark that.
Right. So, no, the only thing that I can really say, I don't know that it would be a prediction. I would definitely say that I'm expecting for everyone to challenge themselves more in regards to the notes that the judges gave them, whoever was in the bottom 3. If you need to dig deeper in performance, give me something different than you've given us before. Facial expressions, go out there and perform like it's your last. Give us your all the time, and just forget about the competition for a minute and have fun. And I think that's what it really is about having fun. And that would be my only thing. I don't know that I would have a prediction. I don't know what we can predict on.
I don't either because they're
I don't
all
either.
so good. And I really don't want to choose, but there is one girl that really hasn't caught my attention.
Oh.
And the girl, I don't even know, Miranda, I think, the one with the curly hair. Like,
Who
the one
was
that,
her
the one, Robert, I think.
Oh, Miranda.
Miranda.
Yeah, it is Miranda.
She's got a sick body, but I don't know. She hasn't caught my eye yet. Every other girl has. All the guys have caught my eye except for like, I think it's maybe Tad did this time. He actually did. It's the other
thought
one.
Tad was fantastic.
Anyway,
I guess if I had to give a prediction, it would probably be Alexander, who's actually Sasha's partner.
Oh, yeah.
He's
Well,
another person probably needs to bump
I'm
up
gonna
his
cut y'all off
personality.
because it's a wrap.
Cut us
It's a
off.
wrap on AfterBuzz TV. So that you
We
dance.
gotta go.
Thank y'all so much for tuning in tonight. We'll be back next Wednesday or Thursday. We'll let you know. We might be back on dance night. So keep in tune with us on AfterBuzzTV.com. Bye, y'all. Thank you, Jesse. Thank you, Phil. Love you, Shanti. Love you, Tammy. And signing off, Kitty Cat.
From producers Kevin Undergaro and Phil Svitek, engineer DJ Jesse Janity, and the entire AfterBuzz TV staff, we would like to thank you for listening to the AfterBuzz TV network. If you have questions or comments, be sure to buzz us at info@AfterBuzzTV.com. And you can find us on Facebook or follow us on Twitter by searching for AfterBuzz TV.
Buzz you later.
The views expressed herein are those of the hosts only and do not necessarily reflect the views of AfterBuzz TV or its owners or principals.